Bitcoin is on fire. The cryptocurrency that started as a fringe experiment has now become a global sensation. The digital gold has blasted past expectations, shattering previous records and leaving analysts in awe. It's nearing a jaw-dropping $100,000 per coin, a milestone that seemed impossible just a few years ago. This surge has everyone talking, from Wall Street wolves to your grandma, who still thinks Bitcoin is used to buy things on the dark web. Conversations about Bitcoin are happening everywhere, from dinner tables to boardrooms. But what's behind this incredible climb? Is it the increasing institutional interest, or perhaps the fear of missing out driving retail investors? Is this the dawn of a new financial era, or just another bubble about to burst? Experts are divided, and opinions vary widely. Buckle up, because we're diving headfirst into the wild world of Bitcoin. The journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. Remember when Bitcoin was just a fringe experiment whispered about in online forums? Those days seem like ancient history now. Now it's a global phenomenon, attracting trillions of dollars and making headlines everywhere. The transformation has been rapid and relentless. Governments are scrambling to understand it, trying to regulate and harness its potential while addressing the risks. Investors are tripping over themselves to get a piece of the action, eager to capitalize on the unprecedented growth. And even your skeptical uncle is suddenly very interested in blockchain technology, asking questions and doing his own research. The world is watching as Bitcoin continues its ascent, and the question on everyone's mind is, how high can it go? The future is uncertain, but one thing is clear: Bitcoin is here to stay. So, what's driving Bitcoin's rocket-fueled rise? Well, it's a perfect storm of factors. First, we've got the big players entering the game. Major financial institutions, once wary of Bitcoin, are now jumping in headfirst. They see the potential for massive profits and don't want to be left behind. These institutions bring with them legitimacy, capital, and a whole new wave of investors. Political winds are also blowing in Bitcoin's favor. Some countries are embracing cryptocurrencies, creating regulations that foster innovation and attract crypto businesses. This mainstream acceptance is giving Bitcoin a much-needed air of legitimacy. Meanwhile, global uncertainty, fueled by things like inflation and geopolitical tensions, is pushing investors towards alternative assets like Bitcoin, seen as a hedge against traditional markets. Now, let's talk about ETFs, or exchange-traded funds, specifically spot Bitcoin ETFs. These financial instruments have been making waves in the investment world. These bad boys are like the cool kids in school that everyone wants to hang out with. They have become incredibly popular among both seasoned investors and newcomers alike. Why? Because they make investing in Bitcoin as easy as buying a stock. You don't need to be a tech wizard or a cryptocurrency expert to get involved. No more messing around with complicated wallets or shady exchanges. The traditional barriers to entry are being dismantled. Just click a button, and boom, you're a Bitcoin investor. It's that simple and straightforward. This ease of access has brought a flood of new money into the Bitcoin market, pushing the price higher. More people are now able to participate in the Bitcoin boom. But it's not just about ETFs. The financial landscape is evolving rapidly. There's a whole bunch of other financial instruments popping up, offering investors different ways to bet on Bitcoin. From futures to options, the choices are expanding. This growing ecosystem of Bitcoin-related products is adding fuel to the fire, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy of sorts where increased demand leads to higher prices, which in turn attracts even more investors. The cycle continues, driving the market dynamics in fascinating ways. Hold on tight, because Bitcoin is not for the faint of heart. This is a wild ride with more ups and downs than a roller coaster designed by a sugar-crazed toddler. The cryptocurrency market is known for its extreme volatility, and Bitcoin is the poster child of this phenomenon. Remember 2017? Bitcoin skyrocketed to almost $20,000, only to crash back down to earth, leaving a trail of shattered dreams and empty wallets in its wake. It was a year of euphoria followed by despair, a true testament to the unpredictable nature of this digital currency. And let's not forget the infamous crypto winter of 2018, when Bitcoin lost over 80% of its value. Investors watched in horror as their portfolios shrank, and the market entered a prolonged period of stagnation. The point is, Bitcoin is notorious for its volatility. It can swing wildly in price within hours, driven by speculation, news events, and good old-fashioned market manipulation. One moment, it's the hottest investment on the planet. The next, it's plummeting, leaving everyone in a state of shock. So while the recent surge is exciting, it's important to remember that what goes up can also come crashing down. The history of Bitcoin is a roller coaster ride, and anyone investing should be prepared for the twists and turns that come with it.